Well, good morning. This is Wayne. It is Friday morning, July 17th, 2026. And Hank and Naylor and I are out for our walk. And the smoke is noticeable this morning. It's just after, or around 10 o'clock. I can definitely smell it. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but that's okay. So we'll have another hazier than normal day. The haze the last couple of days has kept the temperature down. So we've barely touched 90, or a little bit better than that yesterday, I guess. But like I said, if I take a deep breath, I can definitely smell it. I've seen it. I mean, what was it, 2023, I believe. It was, I think, just as bad or worse. I remember going to work, and it was definitely noticeable back then. So, happening again. I believe that I saw in the news it was central or southern Canadian wildfires, or northern Minnesota. So with the airflow from the west-northwest, it ends up coming in this direction. And I believe it's worse north of here, up toward the north of Richmond and Fredericksburg, DC, Baltimore, southern Pennsylvania, in the past 48 hours. We're getting a little bit of it down here. So it has that reddish orange look to it. I can definitely see that it's a thicker haze or smoke out there today. And when we get out here, I'm sure it'll be noticeable as the visibility looking horizontally along the ground is restricted. And I can see that already before I even get up here. So anyway, probably won't spend much time outside today with these conditions. I was a little reluctant to even take the walk, but dogs go out anyway, so I don't know if it's really going to hurt them that much to go for a walk real quick. Whether I get Naylor his run or not, we'll determine that when we get home. But yeah, it's noticeably different than it was yesterday, and definitely earlier in the week, when we could see way across there. So visibility is probably down to, I would say, and I'm just guesstimating, maybe 2 to 3 miles, something like that. It's definitely not down below a quarter or a half a mile or anything. And there's a little bit of a breeze right now, so maybe that's dispersing it just a little bit. So, but I guess that's the flavor of the day, quote unquote, today. Let's go, Hank. We don't want to spend too much time out here. And like I said, it's very, you can see the sun today, I think, if I see it in my camera. Sunglasses, there it is. So it's very, very hazy and smoky today, or this morning. Did manage to see a few cumulus clouds late yesterday afternoon in the haze. Weren't many of them, and we probably won't, there's no rain chance today, it looks like. So, but that increases tomorrow and into Sunday. And next week looks seasonable. Maybe a thunderstorm chance at some point, especially the middle of the week. But the extreme heat that was supposed to be here hasn't come. Like I said, it's just humid, and but we do trade off for the haze and smoke. So it's one thing or another. Other than that, the fillies managed to lay an egg last evening. maybe a long second half of the season, the way they're so inconsistent. Maybe the best of the year, from early mid-May till before the All-Star break. They don't get their act together. They're not going to compete very long. They don't have, even Nola pitches half decently, and they don't score any runs. They are just the most inconsistent hitting team, I believe, in baseball. Some games they score 6, 8, 10 runs. Next game they score none. Or they'll go on a stretch of 3 or 4 games where they score quite a few runs. And then they'll go through quite a few games where they don't score any runs. So they're up and down. They've been that way for several years now, and that's hurt them, I believe, as they've gone into the postseason and laid eggs. So, and they do have 2 quality starters, which a lot of teams would love to have. But I believe they're just not a complete team. And there are better teams out there. The Dodgers, of course, well, I don't count them. They buy everything, and they're the Yankees of this age. So don't like them and the way they manage their team. Certainly don't like the Yankees. I can tolerate the Red Sox. I used to root for them back in the day. One of my favorite players was Jim Rice. Back in the 70s into the 80s, he was, I thought, a very good hitter and a very good player. I liked Ricky Henderson. I thought he was a special player too. And then you had Mike Schmidt and George Brett and some of those other stars. But who knows? I don't think they play today. I think they were the only game yesterday. They may be off today, and then they play the weekend. And then the Orioles start back up today, but I'm not sure who they're playing. So I'll have to look that up. But anyway, I don't think there's anything special going on. I need the electrician didn't come today. He didn't come yesterday. He got stuck at the medical appointment. So hopefully he'll come today and finish the job once it's done. And then we can get through the weekend without too much, I hope, going on. My wife is, we got some tomatoes, and she's going to do them up and make some, and she's boiling them down right now. So we'd like to have that for spaghetti sauce and other things. So she's doing that at this point, at this time of the day. Did I hear somebody? I think is that somebody mowing the grass? It's awful loud. So I know it's not my neighbor. He's not home. So it has to be farther away. So anyway, I don't think there's anything else going on. Didn't pay attention to any of the speech nonsense last night. I really don't give a shit. Pardon my French. I'm so tired of politics that it just makes me want to scream. So, if the country doesn't get its act together, we won't be around for future generations. So, I don't know. I don't know what the fix is, but what's going on now isn't any good. So, I don't know if I'll play any games today, since I may be stuck inside all day. I don't really have any errands to run. So I may just relax. I worked out yesterday. Probably should have held off and did it today, since I'm not really going anywhere. So, but don't know. I did manage to play an MLB 24 game last evening, real quick. But that's about it. But I don't know what else. I don't know what I'll do. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time outside. Some of this stuff bothers me. So, but again, it's not quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. So maybe we're not, I mean, it looks like we're on the edge of worse stuff in this situation. So, but anyway, that's it for today. You can see, you know, again, it's very hazy and tinge of smoke. You can smell it, but hopefully that goes away. It's supposed to go away tomorrow. But anyway, everybody have a good weekend and a great day today, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.